Second round. Now things get interesting.
The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 1. The Grizzlies are coming off a dominating 4-game sweep in Round 1. Will their confidence finally be tested? Tonight, they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
These teams are prepared for an epic series. Two of the West's very best clashing in Game 1 of the conference semis. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Here we go. Look for Dallas. Gafford comes in for Lively, and it's P.J. Washington in for Anthony Davis. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Kyrie Irving out there with Thompson, and it's Marshall in at the small forward position. And he lobs it up. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution. Couldn't have been any better right there. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the prodigy in their last time out against the Kings played some superb basketball. He tallied 32 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
Yeah, he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Payne. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And such a unique player. Bane is a powerful guard with an incredibly soft touch.
Boucher's checked in for Memphis. And Bane drops them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Washington outside. No good with the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Jackson for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 8.
You have to account for Jackson Jr. in the corner. I mean, he's an excellent three-point shooter.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Thompson, a screen on Morant. Irving for three. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 10.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Bain, the pass to the prodigy. Down low. Here's Boucher. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And for Boucher, to me, it's about taking his time inside. When he does that, he's very effective.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Bain. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And even if he isn't the biggest, strongest guy out there, Bain can still do damage inside.
Count it.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Memphis leading by 4. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's the prodigy. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Bain. Clock at 6. Here's the prodigy. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
Washington outside. The three. No good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Gafford against Jackson. Gafford grabs the miss.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Irving. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Outside Morant. Pass to the prodigy. 1:52 left in the opening quarter. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Kennard, he's checked in for Desmond Bain. Christie's checked in for Dallas. Exum comes in for Thompson. Pass to Gafford. 1:33 left now in the first quarter. Christie, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. During the playoffs, the NBA leaders in shooting from the floor. Desmond Bain is second. The 4th spot held by Ja Morant.
They've been both taking great shots. That's the efficiency you want in the postseason.
And he makes a first. And so he hits both. 1:29 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's the prodigy. Back to Morant. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Morant's got 11.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Gafford with a screen on Morant. Here's Irving. The rebound by Jackson.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
And finished off by Boucher.
Well, you can see Chris Boucher's got excellent vertical. Makes that finish look easy.
Mavericks trail by 6. Exum passes to Irving. Back to Exum. Inside. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
That's 4 turnovers for them in this one. Just lazy play early. One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Yep, that one's good. The Prodigy's got his second basket of the game.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Now here's Irving. He's got 14. Gafford the screen. 4-3. And that's good. Irving for 3. 17 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back with you shortly. And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
We've got Luke Kennard, Chris Boucher out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's the Prodigy in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Irving, the pass to Christie. Off target with the 3. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. It's a 5-point game.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Pass to Irving. Gafford with a screen on Morant. Down low. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist from Irving. Gafford's got 6.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
Here's the Prodigy. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Mavericks trail by 7. Pass to Christie. Here's the pick. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Boucher passes to the Prodigy. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to the prodigy. Portis with it. He's guarded by Washington. It's stolen by Washington. Irving against Morant. Exum passes to Irving. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's the prodigy. And he lays it in off the breakaway. The prodigy's got 6 in the quarter.
Smart. Get out in front. Finish the break with authority.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Here's Irving. Out to the wing. Washington, a good look. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the prodigy. 10 points for him. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The free throw drops for Morant. Memphis making a switch here. Baines checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Prosper. Checked in.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Irving against Morant, and it's Irving missing. Memphis leading by 9. Portis outside, and out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Washington comes in for Prosper. And it's Thompson in for Christie. For Dallas, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Irving. Beyond the arc. And here's Thompson for 3. Dallas no good that time either.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Portis, the pass to the prodigy. Inside. Here's Baines. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
And what a jam by Bain, using his hops to do some damage at the rim.
Mavericks trail by 11. Washington, a screen on Bain. Exum outside. Irving for 3. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 10. Pass to Boucher. Here's the prodigy. And he makes it on the layup. The prodigy's got 12 points in the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Thompson outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
The prodigy passes to Bain. And stolen by Irving. And they're on the break. Pass to Exum. Back to Thompson. Memphis with a rebound. The prodigy's got 4 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
To the paint. Portis, the pass to the prodigy. 5 on the clock. To the inside. Here's Morant. Tough points from John.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Mavericks trail by 9. And the a slam dunk by Thompson.
Boy, you don't see it often, but Klay Thompson letting you know he can finish emphatically.
And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 11. Here's the prodigy. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 14.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Thompson outside. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Tipped away. Outside Morant. Pass to the prodigy. Here's Portis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Irving. The rebound by the prodigy. The prodigy's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Kicks it out to Bane. There's the triple. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
Yeah, we've seen Bane make a leap offensively because of his ability to bury shots like this.
Mavericks trail by 14. Irving with it. Give him 20. Thompson's shot is off.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's the prodigy to the paint. Here's Morant. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Morant's got 17.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to review the game plan. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Now Dinwiddie. On the wing, Davis. A shot to stop the run. Oh!
Oh, wow. And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam can? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Here's the prodigy. He's got 14. Pass to Jackson. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
To the right side. Here's Marshall. Davis from long range. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the prodigy gets it to go.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Davis. Pass to Marshall. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Memphis leading by 16. On the wing, Bane. Here's the prodigy. Here's Wells, defended by Thompson. Here's the prodigy. He's got 16. Shot clock at 3. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops it first.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Dallas with a change here, too. Hardy, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Mavericks trail by 18. Pass to Davis. And here's Thompson. Here's Marshall. Takes one from 10 feet. The rebound by the prodigy. Boucher up top. Now here's Kennard. The prodigy passes to Jackson. Excellent D there from Lively.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Thompson scanning the floor. Three-pointer. The rebound by the prodigy. The prodigy's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside. We'll see.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Marshall. We've got 1:48 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Davis. Memphis with a rebound. The prodigy's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
1:20 left in the first half. Again, the miss by Dallas. Memphis leading by 21. Here's the prodigy. He's got 18. Down low. Here's Jackson. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Hardy to end the drought. Sinks it from distance. Hardy's got his first 3 points of the game.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
Here's the prodigy. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. No one covering. Kennard's got 6 here in the quarter.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Pass to Marshall. 20 seconds left in the second. Hardy's shot is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's the prodigy. Back to Kennard. Shoots over Hardy. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Memphis sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game 1 and a big lead right now for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They've imposed their will on the glass, getting all the 50-50 balls and maybe even a few 20-80 balls.
Love the activity. Don't just say you want to win. Prove it and get it.
Looking at this series for the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Arnie, all they got to do is keep the...
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to...
And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. Both teams making some changes here. Timeout called. Memphis. On the court right now for Dallas. Washington out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson, and it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Washington outside. Outside Irving. They need this. Outside for Davis. Takes the 3. On target from range. Davis has got 8 points.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball, and once he gets it, it's all over.
Here's the prodigy. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And here's Irving. 22 points for him. Lively with a screen on Morant. Irving for 3. Memphis with a rebound. The prodigy's got rebound number 11. Inside. The shot no good. Davis with the defensive effort.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by Washington.
Oh, he's been doing everything. Hitting the boards. Huge game for him thus far.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
The prodigy passes to Jackson. Here's the prodigy. 22 points for him. That one goes in. The prodigy's got 6 here in the quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And Washington with the basket on the assist from Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's the prodigy. He's guarded by Washington. Jackson right side. Outside Bain to the left wing. Here's the prodigy. Sinks the tray. The prodigy's got 27.
Yeah, impressive vision from Bain. Always looking to move it.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the 3rd. The shots just aren't falling. Irving looking around. On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. A rebound by Jackson.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
The prodigy passes to Jackson. Here's the prodigy. To the paint. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Now here's Irving. He's got 24. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3. He's got 27.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Pass to the prodigy. Portis with it. Morant against Irving. Portis, the pass to Morant from the arc. And another 3 for Memphis.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
On the wing, Irving. Pounded by Morant. Irving, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The 3 from Bain. The Mavericks pull it in. Washington outside. With the teardrop. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's the prodigy. Off with the layup. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting around 41% in the third quarter. Irving against Morant. Takes a 13-footer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. A minute 29 left in the third. Washington outside. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Davis. And the call will be against Bobby Portis. That's his first foul of the game. Boucher's checked in for Memphis. Kennard comes in for Ja Morant. Boucher against Davis. And Boucher with the block.
Boy, if Boucher is nearby, I'd be hearing footsteps if I was a shooter. This guy can erase some shots with that length.
Here's the prodigy. And he comes up with a bucket. The prodigy's got 11 points in the quarter.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Exum outside. Pass to Davis. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Washington missing. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run.
Oh, he's been doing everything. Hitting the boards, huge game for him thus far.
Exum passes to Gafford. Here's Christie. Davis a screen. Good on the shot. Christie's got 6. Memphis has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Here's the prodigy. Pass to Boucher. Here's the prodigy. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's Memphis with an almost surefire victory here. Up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor.
Cheer for Memphis. A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Davis comes in. For Washington, Marshall, he's checked in for Christie, and it's Klay Thompson in for Exum. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Jackson out there with Bobby Portis. And it's the prodigy in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, on top of the length he provides and athleticism, there are the shot-blocking instincts of Derek Lively. Wow.
On the wing, Irving, hounded by Morant. 5 to shoot, and that one's good. Irving's got 17 points here in the second half.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
And the shot's good.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pass to Marshall. Now Davis. in the layup for two.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
Jackson on the wing. Bain against Thompson. Pass to the prodigy. Back to Bain. Now here's Portis. Launches a three. And Bain with the three.
Anytime he can, Bain is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Thompson outside. Takes a three. Memphis with a rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's the prodigy. Pass to Portis. The prodigy passes to Jackson. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Lively. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And here's Lively. Outside Davis. Pass to Marshall. Fires for three. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Memphis leading by 21. Here's the prodigy. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Grizzlies.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the prodigy.
What a night. Doing it all. A triple-double. It takes a special player to do that. You have to enjoy watching this guy play.
Boucher's checked in for Memphis. Memphis has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Oh, from deep. Washington grabs a miss. And Dallas with possession. Exum passes to Washington. Back to Exum. Washington a screen. Off target from three-point range. Pass to the prodigy. Jackson outside. Now Boucher. He's guarded by Washington. Down low. Outside for Moran. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Time for us to say goodbye.
Is a war, and you just won a crucial battle.
Terrific win. Still anyone's series. We could take control of this series with another win tonight. Together.
Just do what you did last time.
Round 2 of the...
Here we go.
And checked in for Memphis. And Dallas with a change here too. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. On the court for the Mavericks. They've got Anthony Davis. Thompson is out there with Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. And it's in there.
What a passer Bane has become.
Mavericks leading by 9. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the prodigy in the last time out against the Mavericks got the job done. He scored 35 points, and ultimately, he posted a triple-double. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league. And everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here is Davis. Following the basket by John Morant. Launches a 3. That's good from Marshall on the assist by Davis. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Morant. Here's the prodigy with the floater. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And so here's Memphis. Following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Portis. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Irving passes to Gafford. Thompson for 3. And it's rebounded by Morant. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Outside Portis. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's the prodigy. Sweet little floater. The prodigy's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Davis. Back to Irving.
And the rejection by Morant. Well, that's the kind of energy they want to see from Morant, making an impact with his defense.
The prodigy's shot is good. And that's now 6 points for the prodigy.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Some changes for Memphis. Chris Boucher's checked in for Portis, and it's Kennard in for Bane. Dallas also making some changes. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. Exum comes in for Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Knocked away. Kennard with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Throws it up high. Loads it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
The prodigy passes to Jackson. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. Dinwiddie hits for Washington. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Pass to Morant. Right wing. Here's the prodigy. He has 6. Kennard on the wing. Drills it from outside.
Well, some of the most solid mechanics in the league. Kennard has complete trust in his motion.
Morant's against Dinwiddie. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Inside, here's Boucher. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Now just a 4-point Maverick lead. Dallas with the ball. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And this group looking so confident here in the postseason. Just cruising so far. Going 5 games straight, undefeated.
And this is a team that isn't just looking at going deeper in the playoffs. They want the ultimate reward that only comes after 16 wins. The way they are playing right now, they are clearly in contention to go all the way.
That's Ja Morant understanding his job. He knew exactly where the clock was.
Dinwiddie outside. It's Davis on the wing. With 1 on the clock, Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Dallas. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
They've got Kennard. Jaren Jackson is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's the prodigy, and it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's the prodigy. Boucher passes to Jackson. To the inside. Morant against Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Kennard's shot is off.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
The prodigy, no good. Mavericks leading by 6. Washington with it. Irving kicks to Exum. Wants to get it to Gafford, and does. It's over Morant. Shot's good by Gafford.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
Yeah, once he gets the ball in that spot, help has to be very quick to rotate over.
Now here's Morant. He has 5, and there it is for him. Morant's got 7 points.
Yeah, a lot of guys now are not comfortable in that mid-range area, but Morant is. He'll take that shot when it's there.
Here's Irving. He has 5. The 3. They get the rebound. And Gafford throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. From deep Washington, the putback. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Take a look at the prodigy. Second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc. And, of course, Desmond Bain.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Bain's checked in for Luke Kennard. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for the Mavericks.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Washington passes to Gafford. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Dinwiddie wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Grizzlies trail by 4. The prodigy passes to Jackson. Here's the prodigy. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. The prodigy's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, don't count on Jackson Jr. for big assist numbers, but he'll make smart passes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Avi Portis is checked in for Jackson. And then for Dallas, Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Thompson in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Exum. Washington sets the pick for Exum. Dallas no good that time either.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And a wide open look for Portis. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Here's Lively. Pass to Thompson. Here's Irving. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Thompson. Now Portis. Shoots over Washington. Again, Memphis.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Exum. Thompson outside. Here's Washington. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's the prodigy. 13 points in the game. Out to Morant from outside the arc. A rebound by Washington.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Irving. Now here's Exum. There's the triple. A prodigy with the rebound. The prodigy's got his 4th rebound in this one. Boucher with the ball. Here's the prodigy. Bain passes to the prodigy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Boucher's shot is off. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Thompson. The Grizzlies pull it in. Boucher's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. And Portis throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Good on the 3-point shot. Washington's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And he's now made 3 3-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
Takes it inside. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
Irving finds Washington. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Wells is checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Davis is checked in. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's the Prodigy. The shot's good. The Prodigy's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Davis surveying the floor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So hard to contain. Irving enjoys putting the D on their heels and drawing fouls.
Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Here's the Prodigy, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Thompson outside. On the wing, Davis. Boucher defending. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
And when Davis gets going, you are in trouble because he will just power through you to get to his spots.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. Splash touch by Thompson.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Dallas making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Wells' shot is good. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
So it's the Mavericks now. Davis, the pass to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Pass to Boucher. Here's the Prodigy. 17 points in the game. Back to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's the Prodigy. Pass to Boucher. Here's the Prodigy. Shoots a 3. Nailed from three-point land. The Prodigy's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Grizzlies. Lively, a screen on Bain. Here's Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's the Prodigy. From outside, off the mark. Dallas has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Pass to Dinwiddie. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Memphis has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. The Prodigy, a miss that time, would have put him up.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
And here is Marshall. The Prodigy with the rebound. The Prodigy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Left side, Portis. Count that one. Portis has got 16 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple. Folks, get him the ball and get out of the way.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Davis setting the pick for Thompson. To the middle, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And that one drops for him. 17 points for Davis.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
The Prodigy's shot is good.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Outside, Davis. Now, Dinwiddie. He has yet to score beyond the arc. A Prodigy with the rebound. The Prodigy's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wasted no time on that one. Baines got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, defenses should always expect this from Baines. He's a skilled distance shooter.
Lively sets a screen for Thompson. Thompson with the 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady. Diet from outside. I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Pass to Lively. Fires for 3. Thompson misses. Memphis has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. A Prodigy's shot is good.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Davis kicks to Marshall. Offline with his 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Grizzlies up 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
Looking at this series for the Memphis Grizzlies, they were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
Played like a man on fire in that first half. I got to say, his performance has come out of the blue and at the most opportune time for his team.
Well, sometimes a big game brings out the best in a player. There's so much on the line, and he stepped to the forefront.
And here is Irving. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot.
It's always a good sign when the 3 is falling for Davis. It really opens up the rest of his game.
Pass to Wells. Now here's Jackson. 6 to shoot. From down low. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Marshall dishes to Irving. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Irving's gone 3 of 9 shooting. Wells passes to Morant. Takes a shot at the elbow. That one falls. Morant's got 9.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Irving passes to Lively. Davis with it for the lead. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Bain against Thompson. Some changes for Memphis. Chris Boucher's checked in for Bobby Portis. The prodigy comes in for Wells. And it's Kennard in for Bain. And Dallas with a change here too. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. Here's the prodigy. He's got 24. Good on the triple. Irving with it. Pass to Lively. Thompson against Kennard. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's the prodigy. Down low. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got 7 points for the quarter.
A nice bit of muscle there from Jackson Jr. to get the inside score through contact.
Thompson outside to start the run. It's rebounded by Memphis. Boucher's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's the prodigy. The Mavericks pull it in. It's a 6-point game. Washington inside. Guarded by Jackson. Here's Davis. Not going to go that time. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Pass to Jackson. Here's the prodigy. Outside for Jackson. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Such a wide open look. Dinwiddie's got his first basket of the night.
With a good understanding of the right shots to take, Dinwiddie keeps the mid-range jumper alive.
A prodigy's shot is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Washington with the screen on Morant. On its way from Dinwiddie for 2. Can't nail the jump. Memphis leading by 6. Jackson kicks to Kennard. And yes, it's good. Kennard's got 5 points so far.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for Kennard.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Take a look at the prodigy, leading the league in points per game. Such a great play. And, of course, Kyrie Irving, a little bit down the ladder.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Exum, he's checked in for Dallas. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Great D that time from Davis. Mavericks trail by 11. Washington, that's for 2. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
They're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. That's good from the Prodigy. Both free throws good from the Prodigy.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Dinwiddie passes to Davis. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Mavericks have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Dinwiddie kicks to Davis.
And when healthy, Davis remains an absolute force in this league on both sides of the ball.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's the Prodigy. He's covered by Washington. The Prodigy passes to Jackson. Second shot opportunity. Good on the bucket. Jackson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Dallas has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Pass to Davis. And here is Washington. Exum with a wide-open look. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, that's next-level stuff from AD. He draws the eyes of the defense and then locates the open man.
The Prodigy, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Davis. 28 points for him. Pass to Washington. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Exum. And for Memphis, they're shooting about 57% from the field in the third. Here's Jackson. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Dallas has got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Here's Washington. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 36. Count the basket. The Prodigy's got 38 points.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's Memphis, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Bobby Porter's out there with the prodigy. And it's Jackson in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Inspiring display of imagination. Irving simply creates ways to finish.
Memphis leading by 11. Here's the prodigy. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 11 in the second half.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Stolen by Jackson. To the inside. It's tipped and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Morant with the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Jackson against Gafford. Pulls it from the elbow. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Irving dishes to Dinwiddie. Irving kicks to Dinwiddie. Six to shoot. For the screen on Bain. Dinwiddie's got space. Here's Gafford. The kick out to Irving. No good on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Morant gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now Irving. For the screen on Morant. Right side Irving. Pass to Exum. Back to Irving. Three-pointer. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Dallas making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Pass to Jackson. Here's the prodigy, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, this offense is so much better when Jackson moves the ball.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Mavericks. Now, here's Thompson. No good on the three. And it's Morant at the elbow. Inside, and stolen by Thompson. And here's Washington outside. Buries it from three-point range.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now, here's Exum. Guarded by Morant. Irving misses.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Here's the prodigy. He's covered by Thompson. Bain with the bucket.
Smooth and fast release from Bain that time.
Here's Irving. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Just 5 to shoot. The prodigy with the rebound. The prodigy's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Grant. And he makes good on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Thompson passes to Irving. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Thompson looking for an opening. Irving finds Exum. Here's Washington. On the wing, Thompson shoots the three. Offensive rebound. Irving passes to Washington. Now here's Exum. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's the prodigy. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Pass to Gafford. Now Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Irving's got 21.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. On the Mavericks with some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Davis comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Najee Marshall in for Exum. Here's the teardrop. The shot comes out. Morant with some nice D.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Pass to the prodigy. And another one falls.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Outside for Davis. The three trains the three-pointer. Davis has got 31.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's the prodigy. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Right side Jackson. Here's the prodigy. Memphis moving it around. And a wide open look for Payne. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Bobby Portis.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis, continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Here's the prodigy. That's tipped. Outside Irving. Marshall sets a screen for Irving. Bangs on the trifecta. Irving's got 15 points here in the second half.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the three.
And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Outside, Davis. On the wing, Thompson. And here's Marshall from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Portis has got 7 rebounds in the game. The prodigy, no good. Mavericks trail by 21. Pass to Lively. Davis with it. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Jackson. There's the lob to Jackson. Marshall with the steal. Down low. Here's Davis. Goes back up. The kick out to Irving. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
Count it. Bain's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Just look at the body of Bain. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Pass to Marshall. Irving against Morant. Irving kicks to Davis. Clock at 6. For 3, Marshall. They get it again.
Well, that's why he's out there, using his size in the paint.
The prodigy. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. The prodigy's got 56 points in the game.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for Memphis.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into game 3.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the prodigy.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
For the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And how about that decision by Kyrie? That's why you want the ball in his hands.
Here's the prodigy. Yet another bucket.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, G. I know this, though. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning.
And he's not far off from Baylor and Jordan. Can he keep it going?
Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis.
And how about the awareness of Dinwiddie? Excellent job spotting the open teammate there.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the prodigy. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Here's Exum. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th. Pass to Hardy. There's the triple. That one, no good. Here's the prodigy. Off target. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
That's a great win. Now, forget it.
For MP to have a game like that in his rookie year, that's a special accomplishment. He can already score with the best of them.
I gotta get up early tomorrow to wait in line for some barbecue. No overtime tonight, okay?